Yo, what up, people? It's your boy again with V.I.P for life. And now that you've gotten the last piece, for those who don't know, I want to take you down memory lane on to how did I get to this point, and how did I become who I am, working for God. See, anybody could be working for God, but the thing is, a lot of people, they don't have faith and they don't believe. And it's one thing to say you believe and you have faith, but it's another thing to actually do. Even Christians and all these people who claim their religion, when you mention God to them, if you say, "Oh, I see God and He shine blessings on me," they're going to 9 times be like, "Yeah, right." You understand? 9 times out of 10. I'm like, "Yeah, right. You ain't see no God. The devil's a liar." You don't want to believe shit like that. You feel me? Now, memory lane. It all started when I was a little boy. Probably about 4 years old. At this time, life was just life, you know. You're a little kid, you don't know much. However, I always take this point to speak about what happens later in my life, because in my eyes, it's, you see it to believe it, you know? And that's how life was with me. You see it to believe it. So I've seen a lot of weird things. You know, as a kid, I didn't really believe in spirits could come into the world and as ghosts and scare people and none of that. But as a kid, I do remember seeing them, you know? So when people tell me stories about certain things, I don't put nothing past, you know what I mean? Nothing past them. As I got older, things got weirder, you know? I would have crazy dreams and stuff like that. I always felt connected with God. Like, I owe God. Like, if I fuck up this time, it's over. And I knew that since I was a little boy. So I was always, you know what I mean, kind of in fear of the wrath of the Lord. You know, that's how it was. Times passed, things got different. I experienced little situations where people will say they seen spirits around me, stuff like that, you know. But I never paid no mind. But after a while, it became overwhelming. Like, lots of people always saying something like about me as far as seeing angels and spirits and things of that nature. One day, a friend of mine, he kind of had like an outburst, and his brother told me, he said, "Yo, I got a message for you from God." And whatever that message was, she told me don't have to tell nobody. Because at that moment when the friend of mine had that outburst, I kind of like helped him. I kind of helped him calm down. And that friend of mine told me he'd seen some things around me, some spirits. However, his brother told me he has a message for me. And I received the message and I never told anybody. You know, so as life continued, I continued on learning, gaining wisdom. Always going to, you know what I mean, my soul, letting everything resonate within my soul. You know what I mean? If it ain't feel right, I ain't think about it. It could be a situation, you know what I mean, that's about to go down. But if it ain't feel right, then I didn't make that move. That's how I move. Anything. You know, when it's time to play the lottery numbers, if it don't feel like or feel right, I'm not going to make that move. You know, and that's how I move. You know, if something's not right, you don't think with your head, like, nah. Even if it's a situation you're about to go out and bang because you gang banging or whatever, and I don't recommend anybody go do all that stupid shit. But if it don't feel right, don't make the move. You know what I mean? It's a reason for that. Sometimes we get caught up in the hype, trying to be down and all that. We too old to be down, but you kids, y'all not. Y'all young. Y'all can take a moment and pay attention. You know what I mean? You want to be that dude, that man, you want to be the man? Then you follow yourself. Don't follow nobody else. So anyway, times pass. People tell me about dreams they had about me and little things. And I always question it like, yo, why? Or why was I going through so much shit, but I never got mad? Because it was a period in my life where things was just tough, like, you know what I mean, going to jail for stupid stuff, stupid things, getting locked up, you know what I mean? But just drama. I never cried, no matter whether I was sleeping on the floor, you know what I'm saying? Or couldn't sleep because I had nowhere to sleep. I never tripped, never cried. Kind of kept on, That's just what it was, So this one night, I prayed, because I needed to understand what was going on. I knew things wasn't right. Things just wasn't right, you know what I mean? It was more like God was calling me, But I didn't understand how. I knew it wasn't in the church because I was in the churches. And no matter how long I stood in the church, no matter how much I prayed, no matter what I did, I still felt like it wasn't enough. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn that for me, my mission wasn't inside a man-made building. It was outside, And then I began to, do my work outside, help people outside, give advice to those who need advice. Whatever form or fashion of help when people are in my, in the same zone. That's what I did. And the more I did it, the more better I felt about it, but something wasn't right. So I ended up praying, and I'm praying because somebody, right before I started praying, like the day before, somebody said they had seen me and I was in a dream, but this is before they ever known me or anything. They never met me, and they told me what I was doing. It kind of gave me chills and all that. But then again, it wasn't nothing new. Like, I've heard it before. I always knew I was going to be on a mission, but I never knew how serious this was. God kept showing me and telling me and warning me. But then the moment came, the day after I prayed, I got a call. Somebody had seen one of my videos. And in that video, I was talking about Tupac Shakur being pretty much back. However, the daughter of God, she ended up getting this information and seeing it and thought that I spoke with them because I was kind of like splat on with what I was giving you guys as far as the video and what was in it. But that just wasn't it. I ended up continue to listen and speak, just to see what resonate with me and with it. And that's when everything changed because I ended up communicating with God. I ended up communicating with Tupac. I ended up communicating with the daughter of God. I have dead friends, dead homies who passed, who ended up crossing over from like gang violence, stuff like that, burning fires and stuff. Only people that know about the people that I know is the people that I know. If I ain't say their name or anything like that, then you're not gonna know about them, because I'm the type of person that you're just not gonna know certain things about me. Period. I don't care who you are. And when it comes to Facebook and all that stuff, we're not going to be talking about certain things. Certain names you're just not going to know. You know what I'm saying? So when I started getting confirmations, you know what I mean, people in heaven on the other side, asking for other people that's on this side of the world with me, is mind-blowing to me, because it's like, yo, there's no way who I'm talking to would know about these certain names. These certain names are like code names, because when you out in the street, your name ain't your name. You switch names for a reason. You know what I mean? My people, they switch names like clothes when it's time to switch locations, because everything ain't cool. You know what I mean? In this world that we live in, and that's how, you know what I'm saying, niggas was raised. That's just how it is. Coming from the South Bronx was never easy. Now, I don't know, but I know when I'm there, growing up, it was never easy. So, I ended up speaking to a couple of people that crossed over. You know what I'm saying? And more people that crossed over. People that you know of that crossed over. Certain confirmations I received and stuff like that. I remember one day I had a headache. And this headache was so bad, like, I don't know. It just felt like I didn't sleep in days or eat in days. You know those kind of headaches? So when I had this headache, I ended up, I was communicating with God. And God does me. I was communicating with God and God does the. And I explained that I had a headache. In that moment, God already knew why I had this headache. So he told me he's coming to me. And literally between 15 seconds and between 1 and 15 seconds, that headache was gone. It was like somebody squeezing a balloon with air and slowly letting their hand off of it. And as that joint, the more it opened up, the more the headache was gone. You know, pretty much, I just wanted to give y'all, let y'all know how did I get to this point. Because it's like, who I am and what I am is nothing, no greater than who you are and what you are. I mean, y'all just say y'all have faith and y'all believe, but y'all really don't have faith and y'all really don't believe. You know? And this is the biggest problem. That's why when it comes to religion, they say faith. Have faith. Because how can you manifest anything in this world if you don't have faith? How can you move a mountain if you don't have faith? You know what I'm saying? Y'all manipulate yourselves. And then y'all worry and say, what to do? Just like Moses when they was wandering around for 40 years. Trying to figure out what to do. But they never had faith. They worried. Worried is like poison. Worrying is like poison to the human, to the spirit, to the soul. Don't allow that to get to you. Because that poison will destroy you people. You know, I'm going to stop this video here for now. Let me see what else I missed. The 10 Commandments, people. You can still hold on to those. You know what I mean? Respect your mother, your parents, because it's important. When you think about it, there's something, even if you dislike them, even if it's fucked up to you in life, there's something about them, some type of information that you need, that you can learn from them. That's all I got to say about that. Just follow the 10 Commandments. You need those. Guaranteed VIP for life. Peace.